Welcome to a new series I'd like to call Q&A Sunday. Don't ask me why it's Sunday. I know it's normally supposed to be Friday, but I don't have any video for today. I'm just lazy. Alright, now that I've finished justifying my procrastination and laziness, we're not going to talk about that again. Alright, in this series, I'm actually going to be answering questions in the comments on this video, and also I'm going to be doing this just to showcase various important questions that I think my comments might not do justice in answering, and I think other players might ask, or I think will be useful to you guys. So that's a lot of I thinks, because I'm thinking finally my brain is braining.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Alright, so the first question is by Rachel, and is there a way to fix the bug? This bug is about the illusionist. You see the clothing I'm wearing, and when I switch from this clothing to this one, it's a different clothing. Now I have a video on screen right now showing how I got to doing this bug, but basically all I had to do was just go to my wardrobe when using another class and switch to any clothing I want. So let's say I chose this clothing, and then I go to this class changer right here in Cassell, and when I switch to the Visionaire, I will still be with this clothing. But after switching to the Visionaire, all I gotta do is go to my wardrobe and pick another clothing, like let's say this one, right? No, that doesn't look good at all. Is there any sexy one? I'm gonna go with this. Alright, so now we've gotten this, and by the time I switch from this to this, yes, this was the clothing I had on when I was another class, and now when I go back to the other mode, I have this. No. So basically it's not a bug because this has been around for almost a year now, I think. So if it was a bug, I think they would have fixed it, or maybe it was a mistake and they decided to leave it in there because it was pretty good. If you ask me, it doesn't affect combat unless you like looking at your opponents.
Stop it. Get some help.
So that's the first question. It's not a bug, and if you want to fix it, if you don't want to go through all of this, the best way is to just stick with that clothing that you had on yourself before switching to the Visionaire. And if you switch to that, you see I'm still wearing that same clothing, and when I switch back, it's still that same clothing. But I don't know why you would want to fix this. This is an insane, like, it's very helpful. I don't know about others, but I love this, so I'm gonna keep enjoying this. To be honest, is one of the reasons why I play the Visionaire a lot. How far shall I upgrade my cores as a free-to-play before focusing on enhance? Alright, so cores is this right here. There is no sweet spot for core upgrade. I cannot stress this enough. There is no sweet spot for core upgrade. But the thing I will advise you to do as a free-to-play is upgrade both of them when you have the item. Now, if you are pay to win, or maybe a moderate spender, you can go all out. But for free plays, just upgrade them as much as you can. Try unlock these first two effects right here, Undying and Blizzard. What they do is they give your weapon a special glowing effect. You see this glowing on my weapon? That's from it. I think those unlock at level 5 and 8. I'm not exactly certain for cores. Now for enhance, this is the same as cores. You do not focus specifically on one. You upgrade both of them as much as you can together. You grab them together, because if you check the effect right here, cores also have that same effect, and mine is currently at deep star. I've been playing for more than 2 years right now, and I have only unlocked all this, I think 1 2 3 4 5. So you see, this is quite difficult for free to plays. If I go here and check the rankings, let's say, yeah, they have freaking flowers, and this one has a dragon. This one has a whale. They have a literal whale. So you see, there are a lot of effects. Mine is a star, like with constellations and stuff. So it's pretty cool, regardless of whatever you get. It doesn't have any special effect in combat except making you look cool, but it does show how strong your character is. Am I a Reaper main now, or was I a Reaper main a long time ago? I started the game playing Soul Dancer. I was torn between Soul Dancer and the Assassin, but I loved magic and healing, so I went with the Soul Dancer for a couple months, until a certain time when I saw the Reaper showcase in a video on YouTube from the Chinese version of the game, and it was an instant love at first sight. I'm telling you, man, I love the Reaper. I was hyped for over a day seeing that video, and when the Reaper came out, I used it, and I didn't change from the Reaper for a couple months. That's how long I played the Reaper. So I've been playing Reaper for more than 2 years now, and I started playing the Assassin as well when I realized that it is important for you to have more than one main class. So how did I get the 6th slot for allies? You go right here to event, and when you go to time limited, it is gotten from deities test. Now when you go all the way up, you need to be strong, and you get it here. Ally 6 support slot unlocked. I think it is at the level 40s of the deities chest. I don't remember exactly, but it is quite strong. It should be a little easier now because you have classes like the Visionaire, who deals a lot of damage, and the Shadow Fencer. I almost bit my tongue there, dang it. This should be a lot easier for you guys to unlock. And when you defeat that, go to your allies center, you see now I have 6 slot of allies. And I believe, one sec, let me check real quick. I believe there is a 7th slot, or oh, that's for pets. So you see I will have more pet slot, because even at the higher levels you can 1, 2, and if you see the support team, this is 1 here. So there will be another pet right here once I defeat that, when I stop procrastinating, because I'm so lazy.
You're so dumb.
Do I have any advice for low level reapers? First, there's no need to call me sir. I am not old, man. Stop it. For low level reapers, I have quite a lot of advice for you guys. I've made a lot of videos about strengthening yourself, but the first and most important advice I'll have for you is you're gonna die a lot. You're gonna lose a lot as a low level reaper. The game is insanely difficult for reapers, just as difficult as it is for the soul dancers and stuff. At the lower levels, the blade masters, the puppeteers, what's the name, I think at the level 90s you unlock the other new classes. All these other classes are stronger than the Reaper. I have not checked yet after this new buff, but I played recently the Reaper in lower levels at level 80s before the new buff was implemented, and the Reaper is quite difficult to use. So I will advise you guys to keep practicing. That's the best advice I can give you. Just keep practicing, you will get better. The Reaper starts shining at the level 120s. Specifically, that is the sweet spot for Reapers, because at this level Reapers get to unlock this. No, not you. What the heck? Oh dang it, I'm a Visionaire.
A few minutes later.
Alright, so at this level 120s, the Reaper finally gets to unlock this deep talent, Illusionist. Enter stealth when you swap places with your Phantom. This is, even at level 1, is one of the best deep talents you can have as a Reaper, followed by Waking. But for now, your goal should be to unlock this. It helps you, especially against classes like the Blade Masters or the fighters that most people play auto. These few seconds of stealth will enable you switch your opponent's target from you to your clone. So let me give a quick demonstration right here. At this level, when I do this, create a clone and switch with my clone, see I'm invisible. These few seconds, my opponent's target will switch from me to my clone, and especially if they are on auto, this tricks the auto, and we all know Blade Masters, fighters, most of them use auto. So that deep talent is insanely helpful. Doesn't seem like much, doesn't increase your damage, but it does quite a lot of stuff in PvP. It is one of the best you can have in PvP.
Okay.
And finally, we have sorry for being down bad for a game, but your character is thick. Okay, yeah, I agree with you. If you guys have any questions, comment, suggestions, or requests, drop them down in the comment section. If you want me to use your comment for this, you can always drop them there or ask me on Discord. And thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this little series. This is episode 1. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, guys.